Mark Shepard, cowabungah.com. And a couple of thoughts today as I came out of my morning meditation. As you know, if you've watched any of these videos, I take a few moments each morning after breakfast, push my chair back, finish my coffee, and just allow my thoughts to wander. Allow my hand and the pen and the piece of paper to just whatever comes out, right? And today what kind of pops in for me is an email conversation I've had in the last couple of days with a prospective client. And this is a challenge that comes up over and over and over again in the work that I do of helping people overcome their behaviors and habits and thought patterns. And they look like they are ready to work with me, but then they come out with this statement. And that is this: is there a guarantee? Right? And that to me is the biggest red flag of all, because ultimately it reveals that they have a victim mindset, that they are wanting me to give them the solution, give them results. And I understand it, because in many of the situations, these people have gone to lots of different people. They've spent lots of different, wads of cash on getting help, and they haven't gotten help. And the reality is that I appreciate that. I went through that myself. I mean, I went to a number of different therapists in the beginning when I was trying to understand and trying to figure out, why, I've been given this gift of music, but I can't seem to do anything with it. I can't seem to perform. I can't seem to get anybody else to perform it. I can't seem to, get out of my own little bubble where writing a song is fine, singing it in my living room was fine, but I couldn't get it out. And I had all kinds of physical problems. I had emotional problems. I was miserable in every situation in my life. And I get that you're in so much pain. I get that you're struggling so much. And there's a point where you just it almost makes you crazy, and you just want relief. You want someone to help you. And I get that. The problem is, no one can help you, right? I can only teach you the tools that I discovered that I use every day to help myself change this hypnotist, the one between my ears. And that's really what's going on, is that I only want to work with people who get that there are no guarantees, but that this is their last best hope, because these are the real tools. These are the processes that you're already using to make your life miserable. It's like I just teach you how to be in charge of those processes. I don't change you. I don't wave my magic wand and make you all better. There's no cure, right? And it's the attitude of, oh, there's a cure. I'm going to go to this guy and he's going to fix me. Well, first of all, you're not broken. Whatever you're feeling and experiencing in your life is perfect. Now, it doesn't mean you stay there. It means that you start from where you are with an attitude of wonder and gratitude that, oh my God, all of the pain in my life, I actually created that. And it's an elegant process. And I can use the same process to create something better. But this is a radical concept. It doesn't fit in our culture of, I slip on the floor in the grocery store because my shoelace wasn't tied, but then I sue the grocery store, because they have insurance, right? We live in a culture of victims. It slips into our lives so insidiously. That's one of the reasons why I suggest to my clients, stop watching TV, stop watching the news, because every other word is the victim and the perpetrator, the victim and the perpetrator. The doctors are struggling today because of the enormous cost of malpractice insurance. Why? Because people want someone to blame. So that's the thought today. It's not a big deal. It's just look at your life. Dare to own your current reality. Dare to go, okay, I created this. Play with it. Because you did. You created it. And it's not blaming the victim. It is whatever you're experiencing today is the result of what you made things mean, how you created a bunch of beliefs in your childhood and decisions that the world is such and such, and that in order to survive in the world because it's that way, you had to be a certain way, right? So it's all of these things, but it's all stuff you made up. It's all stuff, and not you, we all do this. And we take something that someone does or doesn't do and we add a meaning to it. We interpret it as if it was about us, and a lot of times it's not. So if you want a guarantee, look in the mirror. There is your therapist. There is your healer. It doesn't mean you can do it all on your own, because sometimes it's helpful to have a coach. But that's why I love the coaching model, because an athlete does not expect the coach to go out on the field and shoot the basket or throw the football or, defend the soccer goal, right? An athlete does not expect the coach to go in the pool and swim the fastest lap for the athlete, right? But the coach can help the athlete with what's going on in his or her mind, and to take the experience of the coach and turn it into something that can save the athlete or save the person who's being coached time. That's really what we do. We save you time so that you can make faster progress in your work. So that's really what cowabungah is all about. It's not about somebody fixing you. It's not about every day everything going your way. It's about being able to take whatever does happen and interpret it, turn it around in your mind, make it mean that it's going your way. So even if something seems like a quote-unquote failure, ultimately that's going to lead you closer to your goal. Maybe you've gotten a block in this direction because ultimately that direction is something that will stop you because you need to go the other way. It may be something that you come up against so that you can find what's over here. I don't know if that makes sense or not. So today, be willing to stop the victim. Stop looking for a guarantee, Stop looking for the easy road. Stop looking for the magic pill, the magic bullet, the magic this or that or the other thing, because you have the magic. It's already there. You have it. Look inside. But look inside with love, not with judgment, not with criticism, not with cruelty. Look inside with love, with wonder. And to know that in the words of the Abraham Hicks material, there's a vortex out there containing everything that you've longed for. And it's not about going and grabbing it. It's about allowing it in to your world. So a little bit heavy today, but cowabungah anyway. Cowabungah.com, Mark Shepard, and I believe in you, and I know that you are magnificent, and that your time here on earth can be the best ride that you can possibly imagine. It is amazing to just look around every day with wonder and go, wow, this is an amazing reality I'm creating. How can I make it even better? So create an even better reality today. My name is Mark Shepard, cowabungah.com.